Hey guys. All right, the stream has started. Hey guys, it's me, RX Codes. I'm kind of doing this stream solo because Clarissa doesn't feel really good right now. So this feels a little weird to me. I'm doing this solo. So, all right, let me see the live chat. See what everyone's saying. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm not sure what to do here. Um I forgot where we left off. So let's see what we have right now. All right. Yep. We have these enemies that are just walking towards us. All right. Yep. And our tower is taking damage. All right. So you guys may have noticed. The last stream we had this white background behind our images. I fixed that. Uh, before this stream started. So, oh hey, what's up, Brian? In the live chat, I noticed you. All right. So, of course, we need to improve this. You may have noticed that the tower only takes damage when an enemy collides with it, and it doesn't constantly take damage. So, let's do something about it. As you can see, it's okay. It's just it's not. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's fix that. Cool. Yeah, this is orange now because Hyperpad has got a new update. So if you guys want to check out, it's in the App Store. It's already out. Lots of new stuff has been added. Um, you have noise maps. We have this behavior now instead of all the other collided behaviors. There's been a lot of new stuff that's been added in this update. It's a big one. And we have animated particles. Let's not forget about that. All right. So I'm gonna actually use the collision event behavior for this, and okay, I'm gonna have it so while the enemies are colliding with the tower. So I just use this one right here. I have my little pointer right here. I'm gonna delete this and put this right here. Now the reason why it's orange is because there's another behavior that replaces it. So I'm gonna use the newer behaviors for this. Set health bar. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this. Put this here. And there's new options now. You can set progress. You can add or subtract. And in this case, we want to subtract the progress from the health bar. Let's say 0.1%. Let's see how that goes. The enemies are coming in. Yep. And there goes my castle. It's been attacked. Can you use Hyperpad on PC/computers? Brian says. Not yet. We are working on it. And I'm gonna show you that right now. So, I'm working on a new thing called keybinds. Um, So I'm not actually touching this icon right here. I'm using my keyboard to control this. So there are a lot of different keybinds you can use. So for example, if I select this object, I can use the arrow keys to move my object. So I'm using my arrow keys right now to move this, which is pretty cool. Or if I really want to have like some control over this, I can press G and it will allow me to grab this object and move it around. And I can restrict it to a specific axis too, which is pretty useful. And if I want to cancel it, press G again. Now you have this object right here. Cool. That's a sneak peek of what's coming in the next update. maybe. Okay, what do we have here? We have the shop. How about these coins? What do you guys want to see next? I'm gonna move this health bar over here. All right. I think let's work on the shop for now. So, can you make 3D games in Hyperpad? Nah, not right now. I don't think we will ever have that feature because of how complicated working in a 3D environment is. But yeah, that's a good idea. I wish we could have 3D stuff in Hyperpad. That'd be cool. All right. So this is in the scene layer. No, global UI. Yeah, global layer. All right, that's cool. Now I'm gonna do something really cool with this. So I'm gonna go to behaviors in one of these, or actually, yeah, I'll just do this one for now. All right. So I'm gonna have it so you can drag the turret onto the scene. Um. So I'm gonna use what's it called? This behavior, drag and drop. It will allow you to drag the object. So if I play this right now, I can actually drag this, but I wanted to reset its position every time I release my finger. So I'm gonna use a stop touching behavior, and to get the initial position, I can just use the get position behavior. And this is not gonna be connected to any behavior, so it's gonna run on the start. So it will do this first, and then I'm gonna use a move to point behavior, connect that under the stop touching. I'm gonna use zero duration for this one. And I'm gonna plug the output from the get position behavior into this behavior. And what I have made it done is that when I release my finger, it will move back to its initial position. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So we have made that. And now I wanted to have it so it actually places it on the scene and it subtracts the money that I have. All right. So I'm gonna use an attribute for this to make this simple. So the attributes are located right here. So if I select an object, I can go to the attributes section, and I'm gonna add an attribute called cost. And press this add button right here. Cool. And I'm gonna make the cost of this one 25 because the 25 is listed on the left right here. That's how much it's going to cost. All right. Cool. Um. Now I'm gonna make it so it actually subtracts the amount of money you have by the cost. So I'm gonna get the label of this value right here, which is gonna be how much money we have. And I'm gonna do something called an if statement, which is this behavior right here. And I'm gonna connect that under the get label behavior. All right. So I'm gonna make it so if I have 25 coins or more, it will deduct that amount of money from my money. Yeah. So if it's equal to 25, if it's greater than or equal to 25, then it will do whatever it is below. But remember the cost attribute I added earlier? I'm gonna use this get attribute, and I want to select the cost attribute that I just created. You don't have to worry about the default value in this case. All right, let's do this. Cool. So every time I stop touching the behavior or the object, it's gonna get the amount of money I have, and it's gonna get the cost of the item. Awesome. So if I have the amount of money is greater than this attribute, the cost attribute, I'm gonna rename this cost. All right. So if I have more currency than the cost, then I will subtract it by the cost. I'm gonna set this to 0 so it doesn't go to 1,000. All right. Actually, first I have to multiply by -1 because it's a positive number and I want it to be negative when it adds it. So it subtracts it, if that makes sense. So, boom. All right. So if I do this, it's going to subtract 25 from my coins. And if I keep doing it, it's not gonna work anymore. It stays at 0. It doesn't go to the negatives. Cool. We got that to work. Awesome, awesome. All right. Now I have to make it so it actually spawns a turret on the scene, which is the fun part. So I'm gonna go to the main layer, and I guess I can just put this in here. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. Is it gonna rotate and shoot the enemy? I don't know. I'm gonna add a tag to this called turret. And I don't want this to be on the scene on start. So I'm gonna go to like another object. Maybe I can just add a new one. Destroy. I'm gonna name this called destroy because it will make sense once I go to the behaviors of this object. So I wanted to destroy the object with the turret tag, and make sure that permanent is disabled for this case. So what I'm doing is destroying this object, um, so it doesn't like so you can like spawn it in later. Because I don't want this to be on the scene on start. Um, so see, I'm gonna put this right here, and you can see it disappears because that's what I intended. Awesome, cool. Let's make this turret do something. So let's go into the behaviors of this, and I'm thinking of having like a timer because it's gonna be constantly shooting at the nearest enemy. So I'm gonna have a timer. Let's say so this is the weakest turret of them all. So maybe like every 1 second it can do damage. It doesn't have to be like anything crazy. This is gonna be a simple one. So I'm gonna use a behavior called sort by distance. What this is gonna do is it's going to sort the objects based on like how far they are from the first object. So I wanted to sort by the distance from the enemies, and right now it's the sort type is nearest first. I can't speak. It's nearest first. And let's compensate for zoom. I'll talk about that if you guys want me to. And I'll define the range, which is like how far the turret can detect enemies. So the minimum distance is I'm gonna keep it at 0. That just makes sense. And the maximum distance is how far it can see. I'm gonna keep it at 10 for now. Let's see how that works out. All right. It's gonna sort the enemies by distance, and I want to use a behavior called get array value. All right, yeah, get array value. Cool. And then I'm gonna plug this into the array because this behavior outputs an array. An array is just a list of stuff. So this is gonna give me a list of objects um, based on like it's sorted by distance. So the closest object is gonna be the first one, and the last one's gonna be the farthest one. But we want the closest one. We want the closest enemy. All right. So if you guys don't know what I just did, I created a timer that executes every second, and every second is going to find the nearest enemy. That's what this does. And I want to have it so it rotates to that nearest enemy. And I'll just keep it at 0 duration for now. All right, cool. So obviously it's not going to do anything um, right now because we haven't made the ability to spawn it into scenes. So I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to get a spawn object behavior. This is a new behavior, by the way, in the update. There used to be like a bunch of spawn behaviors. There was spawn on area and spawn on object. This one combines all of that together. So I'm gonna use spawn on point. I think that should work. Yeah, spawn on point. Yeah, let's just keep it at 30. Yeah, why not? Let's go on here. Okay, let's set this to world coordinates. That will make it so the coordinates are like at the world, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna enable this so that the positions are correct. Spawn on point. I'm gonna I'm gonna drag the output of this behavior, and I want the x value for this case, y value for here. All right, I got the x and y value now. It's awesome. It should work. Let's try it. So if I drag one on here, oh look, it spawns it right there. That's cool. It's not doing anything. Uh-oh. Oh no, my tower, no! My tower! It's dead. Okay. I need to make a game over screen. Alright. This doesn't do anything yet. I don't know what's wrong with it. Enemy. Nearest first. Get first value. It should rotate to the nearest enemy. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe the distance is too small. Well, let's make it not define the range first and see if that does anything. So, drag my enemies. Okay, it's not working for some reason. This should be running every second. I don't know why it's not. Hmm, that's concerning. Uh oh. This is not supposed to happen. Okay, I'm stressing out right now. All right, I'm gonna make it so it scales up every second, just to see that it's actually like running. You guys don't need to know about this. I'm just scaling it up and scaling it back down. All right, interesting. This timer is not working for some reason. I don't know why. Start immediately. That's so weird. I don't know what's wrong with it. I might have to add like a behavior on top of it. This is a bug, by the way. This is this is not supposed to happen. Okay. Why is it not working? It's supposed to be running. It's not. Or maybe I'm doing this wrong. Enemy. Yeah. These are enemies, right? Yeah, these are enemies. Okay, let me just spawn it on the scene. And then in here, I'm going to disable this. All right. Yeah, look, this turret's working. It's pointing to the nearest enemy. I don't know why the ones I spawned don't work. Um, hmm. This is a bug. This is a bug. Um, it's supposed to. Hmm. It's supposed to work when I spawned them in. This is weird. This is not what's supposed to happen, guys. This is bad. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little tricky. You guys might not know what this is doing. I'm gonna do a broadcast message. Maybe like after this. I'm gonna add a little delay after it. Yeah, I'll just leave it at 0.1 seconds. So what I'm gonna do is broadcast to all the objects and the event key. I'm gonna call it start turret. I can't spell start turret, and then in here in this object, I'm gonna receive that message, start turret, and this should start it. And to make sure this is only done once, I'm gonna use a set behavior state behavior and disable this behavior right here. Receive message. All right, cool. So I'm disabling this behavior once it gets executed, and it should be running this timer. So hopefully this works. It's not working. This is not good. It's supposed to work. It's supposed to start shooting once I place it down. Oh no. This is not good. Hmm. Or maybe I have to do spawn on object. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do spawn on object. I'm gonna create an empty object. Or actually, I don't have to. Spawn on object. Yeah, I want to spawn this object on this object. All right, and that should work. Oh, hold up, it worked. Okay, I'm gonna put this after it so it moves it. Um, after it spawns. All right. So right now these objects are spawning on the global layer because this object is on the global layer, but I wanted to spawn it on the main layer, so I'm gonna use a move to layer behavior, and it's already on the right layer. So yeah, I'm gonna move it to the main layer. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I found a bug, guys. I'm gonna need to fix it after this update. Yep. Cool. Now the turrets are pointing to the enemies. Yes, finally. Oh my god, it took forever. All right. That probably means we don't need this part right here. It's just a bug of the new spawn on object behavior or spawn object behavior. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Okay, cool. So what we've done so far, uh, this you can drag it onto the scene and it will spawn the turret. That is if you have enough money for it. So that's what this if statement does. And then it will subtract it right here. Cool. It will spawn this turret. Oh, okay, okay, awesome. Woo! Yep, it works. It still works the same. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So there was just a bug of the new spawn object behavior. I need to fix that before the new before I work on anything else. All right, awesome. Um, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm gonna have it shoot a bullet. Yeah, I'm gonna have it shoot a bullet towards the enemies. This is gonna be fun. The graphic. Um, I guess we can use this one. I don't know how big it's gonna be. No, I meant to press that. My bad. All right, so it's gonna shoot this bullet, and I want it to have it shoot towards the enemy. So that's what the shoot angle is gonna be. We're gonna have to calculate the direction from the turret to the enemy. That's what this is gonna do. So calculate from the turret to the enemy, which is represented by this right here. Cool. I'll just leave everything else as is. Connect those together, and in here, shoot angle. Boom. Awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what this does. I don't see any bullets coming out. Oh no. Oh no. What's wrong? Distance. Let's make this 100 meters, so it shoots really far. Destroy on impact. Is this a scene? Yeah, this is a scenery object. Hmm. Maybe the bullets are just too small, and you can't see it. I don't see any bullets coming out of these turrets. Let me turn this on. Yeah, I don't see any bullets coming out. Oh no. That's not good. Um hmm. That's concerning. That is concerning. Let's have a not destroy an impact. Maybe that's it. See, I can't spawn anymore. I don't have enough money. These turrets aren't doing anything. Oh no. Alright. Something's wrong with the shoot behavior, I guess. That's not good. It's not letting me shoot the bullet. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. I might have to end the stream early. My MacBook's gonna die. Oh no. Okay, we might have to do this on another stream. My MacBook's gonna die already. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, I I can just do a 10-minute break soon, so I can have my MacBook charge while I talk to you guys. I'll do that soon in a bit. My MacBook's at 3%. I'm gonna cry. All right. So this is getting the nearest enemy. It's rotating to the nearest enemy. The problem is, it's not shooting the bullet towards the enemy. That's what I need to fix. Shoot angle. That's correct. Okay. I wanted to shoot from here. I don't know what's wrong, guys. No. Okay. I might have to do this on another stream. Because I actually don't know what's wrong here. This should work. Because I've used this behavior a lot. Hmm. All right, let's work on something else then, because that doesn't want to work right now. Or I can just use something else. So instead of a bullet, maybe I can just have it shoot a laser. That sounds cooler, right? Let's have it shoot a laser. How about that? So I'm gonna add an empty object for this. It's gonna be a wall object because I want it to collide with the enemies. So I'm gonna make this laser red. Um, yeah, it's a laser, and I'm gonna have this be a part of the turret class or the turret tag, so it can get destroyed at the start because we don't want it to be seen at the start of the scene unless there's a turret shooting it. All right, so I'm gonna get a behavior called spawn object. This behavior is so glitchy. I'm gonna use spawn on object, and I'm gonna spawn this laser on the turret. Okay. All right. So the way that this turret is gonna work, or actually, hmm, yeah, I'm gonna have it so it destroys itself. So I'm gonna add a wait behavior. Oops. And I'm gonna have it destroy itself because we don't want the laser to be on the scene for too long because it's a bullet. It doesn't last really long, right? So cool. In the turret object, I'm gonna have it like uh move the bullet so that it acts like a bullet. Okay, so this behavior outputs x and y values, and I'm gonna multiply that by maybe like 100. So times this times. So I multiplied x and y values by 100. This is gonna give us some big numbers, but that's okay. Cool. I'm gonna connect that, and I'm gonna connect this. So now it's gonna be moving the laser. Um, Interrupt movement. Disable that. And I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna use speed, and we can determine how fast the bullet's gonna travel, or the laser, whatever you call it. Let's say 10 meters per second. See how fast that is. Okay, it looks weird, but we're getting somewhere. We have to rotate the bullet too. I'm gonna keep calling it bullet. I don't know. I don't know why I called it a laser earlier. So I'm gonna use this rotate the angle behavior. Plug this in, so now it's rotating the laser that it spawns. Rotation. Plug this in here. So this object or this behavior outputs the rotation or the direction that the object's facing because it's facing towards the enemy. All right. Okay, it doesn't. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's because of this. Because there's a delay in this behavior before it executes the next behavior. All right. Plug this bad boy in, and yeah, the lasers work. They travel way too slow for me, so let's make it faster. 50. Let's say 50. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, my MacBook's at 1% right now, so I'm gonna have to hold on, hold on. Oh my god! All right, let's take like a 5 minute break to talk to you guys. So what are you guys saying in a live chat? Um, yeah, make sure to update HyperPad, guys. My MacBook is gonna die. So you guys are seeing a black screen right now because I'm gonna charge my MacBook for a little bit. In the meantime, you guys can live chat and then I'll look at it, see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I'll let my MacBook charge for a little bit because it is actually gonna die soon. It's at 1%. That's why I'm doing this. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to find out what the heck is wrong with this behavior, this spawn object behavior, because it is pretty glitchy. Right now, this is just a podcast. Oh my gosh. Let me announce this to the Discord server. We're live. Yeah. Wow, I'm seeing some cool fan art on the server. That's nice. Some nice art. Nice. All right, so let's brainstorm. How is this gonna work out? So I have a laser on this scene. Well, you guys can't see the screen right now. I'm just talking to you guys. So you guys can see or you guys can't see. I have a turret on the scene that's going to shoot bullets towards the enemies. And at some point we're gonna have it so the enemies can take damage. Yeah. Why is my MacBook not charging? Oh my gosh. I should have charged this before the stream. I'm so stupid for that. Alright, I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Nothing's happening in the live chat, so I hope everyone's alright today. How you guys doing? You guys have any questions or have any like suggestions that what we can do in the next stream? Oh my god. It's at 3%. I'm gonna wait for it to get to 5% and then I'll keep going. Alright. So when we get back to Hyperpad, I'm gonna I'm gonna add the other lasers or the other turrets and then work on the shop. And then I think that will be the end of the stream. How does that sound to you guys? Wow, it's really quiet. 4%. I'm waiting for it to get to 5% so I can keep going. It's 4 o'clock right now, guys. Okay. Um. Okay, I think I can keep going, guys. Yep, it's at 5%. It will last like 10ish minutes. All right. Let me make sure the screen is actually showing. It's not showing. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it is showing. Awesome. It automatically shows it again. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, Clarissa. All right. Cool. We're back. We're back. Just for a little bit though, because my MacBook's gonna die. Yeah. So, anyways, I have this turret shooting this bullet right here. So I'm gonna add a tag to this called bullet, and I'm gonna add an attribute to it, which is this right here, like I mentioned earlier, and I'm gonna add an attribute called damage, and maybe I'll just set it to like 1 for now. This is gonna be the weakest one. All right. And the reason why I did that is because the enemies are gonna be taking damage. Um, all right. So in here, I'm gonna add a value behavior, and I'm gonna rename this to health. So this is gonna keep. All right. That was crazy. All right. So what I just did was I went in my enemy and I added a value behavior called health. Right now it's set to 10, so it's gonna have 10 health right now. And I'm going to add a collision event behavior that collides with the bullet. So I'm gonna select this bullet tag. So every time this enemy collides with an object that is a bullet, it's gonna take damage. So that's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna subtract values, plug this in here, and actually, hold on, I forgot something. I get attribute behavior, and I'm gonna select the bullet, and I'm gonna select the attribute key. And as you can see, this key shows up because I added it to the bullet object earlier. Don't worry about the default value. You don't have to deal with that. So this is gonna get how much damage the bullet does. I'm gonna plug it here, and I'm gonna subtract it by how much the bullet does. All right. Now this is gonna be a little bit weird to you guys. This is brand new, and we never shown this on stream before. We're gonna click on this output field or input button right here, and this pop up or this is gonna pop up, and it's gonna ask you to change the input field. Would you like to create an input field behavior for this input field? Yeah. I'm gonna press yes, and it's gonna give us this behavior. And what this behavior does is that it changes the value of this behavior right here. So I'm changing this value right here. That's what this behavior is doing. So I'm gonna plug this in. So now every time this enemy collides with a bullet, it will subtract the amount of damage the bullet does from this value right here. And the cool thing about this is that it executes this behavior every time it happens. So I could just add an if right here, have a little if statement, and let's see if it's 0 or less. So if the health of the enemy reaches 0 or less than 0, then kill the enemy. And to do that, we're gonna use this behavior right here, destroy object. Now we're gonna make this permanent because we want to save on memory. This saves the storage on the iPad. But let's where is it on this behavior? All right, so it's constantly spawning this enemy, but let's make it so it doesn't spawn or show this first one right here. So what I just did was add a destroy object behavior and select this object. Now notice how it's not permanent. If I toggle this on, then no enemies will spawn at all because it's erased out of memory, and you can't spawn an enemy because it's not in the memory. All right, let's see what the live chat's saying before my MacBook dies. Okay, nothing yet. All right, cool. Let's see if this works. Oh yes, it works, but it's so weak. Oh my gosh. No, my castle. Okay, I'm gonna make it so every time the enemy dies, it adds the amount of money we have. So let's say it adds like, let's say it adds 15 and have it infinite so it can go up forever. All right, I think that's cool. If this stream randomly stops, it's because my MacBook died. Oh my god. It's at 1%. Ah! It's gonna die. All right, let's do something. All right, all right, all right. I'm freaking out. Okay, first things first. I think I should make that health less because it is a lot right now. And I'm gonna duplicate this and change it to this. So because we already have the behaviors in it, might as well duplicate it. Oh no, which one is it? I don't know which one it is. Oh no, is it? Oh, why is it in here? Okay, yeah, this one. I'm gonna delete that. Put this in here, so that all the turrets in the shop can be dragged onto the scene. The cost of this one is 50. It's gonna spawn a different turret. Um, yeah, the Death Star. I don't know what this is gonna do, honestly, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Where is it? This one. Yep. Delete this. Put this on here. This costs 200. Oh, it's back. Hey guys, this is embarrassing. So I'm ending the stream early. I wanted to do 30 more minutes, but of course we can't because my MacBook keeps dying. This is not good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream at least, or you hung out or something. It's been a wild ride. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure to download the new Hyperpad update. It's out now. It has a lot of cool new features. Um, but yeah, there are some bugs. I still have to fix them. Yeah. All right, that's all for the stream. Love you guys. You guys take care and bye.